Hey everyone, my thoughts on AJ Usyk 2. I think this fight was a way better fight than the first fight. I thought AJ looked a lot better in this fight, especially in the ninth round. I think if that was anybody else, AJ would have won that fight. But Usyk, he just way too good. When he came out for the 10th round, Usyk had complete control of the fight. AJ had his moments, but Usyk just way too good. And AJ started the fight really well when you compare it to how he started the fight the first time. Let us say, if AJ was fighting anybody else, I think he would have won that fight. I honestly do. AJ's promo after the fight, or his speech, whatever you want to call it. I personally think it was just raw emotion of somebody training for a fight and putting so much into it that his emotions boiled over. Did he steal the moment from Usyk? You could argue yes, but do I think he deliberately tried to steal the moment? No. Does Usyk fight Tyson Fury? Well, in his post-fight press conference, Usyk basically said, I forget the Tyson Fury fight, or I'm not fighting. So I hope he does get the Tyson fight. To be honest, I think Tyson could have some success against Usyk. Obviously, I'm not saying it would be an easy fight for Tyson. I'm not saying that at all. But I could definitely see Tyson having some success against Usyk, especially with the body shots. Because Tyson's really good at putting the combinations together, and that's what AJ didn't do in this fight enough. He didn't really put the combination together at certain times where he could have really rocked Usyk. But as I say, it was definitely a better performance from AJ. And I would love to see AJ have another fight and have to build himself back up to become heavyweight champion. But if I'm being honest, who did he fight? Did he fight Dillian White? That would be a big fight in the UK. But let's be honest, a lot of people would just see it as two people that have lost the last couple of fights, and people would just see it as they're just trying to rebuild their careers. But I think it would be a good fight anyway, and if AJ can improve like he improved on his performance, then I think AJ could be a really strong heavyweight. Obviously, what I mean is, it could be a some. What I'm trying to say is, with this new approach from AJ, if he keeps it, he could be a really difficult heavyweight to deal with if he keeps on going to the body. Because obviously we know he can crack people in the face. But if he can use that with going to the body, he would be a lethal heavyweight. I mean, he's already a lethal heavyweight, but you know what I mean. He would be unstoppable if he could if he could become like, you know what I'm trying to say. Because obviously this was his first fight under a new coach. So if he could have a bit more time with this new coach, who knows what he could do. People are probably gonna think I'm really overhyping AJ's performance, but I definitely think it was better than the first fight. In the first fight, I just thought he was out of his league, and in this fight, I just thought Usyk was just better. And sometimes people are gonna be like that in any sport. They're gonna be people that are just better than you, and that, as of right now, Usyk is just better than AJ. So there you go. I'm sure people are going to disagree with my assessment of the fight, and you're more than welcome to do so. Obviously, I was wrong in my predictions. That's fine. So, as I say, let me know what you think, and have a good night. And I'll be back tomorrow or a bit later on with my UFC thoughts. So, thank you for watching, and I will speak to you soon.